folks, welcome back. Those of you that have been able to make it back. We had some technical difficulties, and now we're going to try and get back to where we were. Okay, this is going to be a little bit... oh gosh, that's why it's not doing that. Okay, so yeah, software, it's fun. Totally dig it. Okay, let me set up these next bunch of graphic novels here. It'll be swell, you'll see. In the meantime, what a beautiful morning. A balmy 800 degrees out there for a mid-November morning. It's beautiful. All right, so let's get into some graphic novels for you folks. Let's see, we go there and go there. Okay, first graphic novel for you today is Terra Antarctica. This is a graphic novel from Fair Square Comics from creator Augustin Graham Nakamura. This will be available from, let's see, December 13th at a cover price of $16.99. Next up, also from Fair Square Comics, is a new installment of Watson and Holmes. This is called Scandal in Harlem. This is a graphic novel, 140 pages for $25. Not too bad. This is written by Brandon Easton with art by N. Stephen Harris. And this cover, beautiful cover by Tom Coker, that will be available on December 27th. And from Titan Publishing, we get a new volume of Ms. Tree. And by new volume, I'm going to have to say this is probably reprinting classic material from the team of Max Allan Collins and artist Terry Beattie. This is the next installment in the case books of Ms. Tree, Private Detective. And also from Titan Publishing, we get this graphic novel called The Tribute. This is from Jean-Marc Rocher and Benjamin Legrand, the next sci-fi epic from the creators of Snowpiercer. Before Avatar came The Tribute, a team of scientists and soldiers land on an alien planet with the hope that they will find a new source of energy. The expedition is vital for the survival of humankind as an intergalactic war is raging, and the team must battle a hostile climate and protective indigenous species to unravel the mysteries of the extraordinary planet before it's too late. From Titan Publishing, available on December 13th. I guess we're not going out live to Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. You can't hear me, so it's disingenuous. Okay, next up is Den. Here we go. It is Den. This is hardcover volume 3 called Children of Fire. Getting into that classic Richard Corbin library. This volume 3 is 136 pages. It's a nice big cut size. I think it's 8.5 by 11. That will be available in the far-flung future of May 22nd from Dark Horse Comics. Den, Volume 3, Children of Fire. Then we get a new Volume 4 from the EC Archives of the title Vault of Horror. Pardon me. This Vault of Horror features a classic cover by Johnny Craig, as well as interiors from Al Feldstein, Joe Orlando, William Gaines, Jack Davis, Graham Ingalls, and of course the classic adaptation of Ray Bradbury's story, The Lake, reprinting the Vault of Horror issues 30 through 35. See if we've got any chats over in the YouTubes. says I'm going out live. Yeah, I hope it's true. Okay, next up is the last from the graphic novels. This is Venom, the Lethal Protector, Life and Death. This is from the team of veteran writer David Michelini with art by Fareed Kamari and this cover by Philip Tan. Okay, I'm going to get off the cover zoom for a minute while I... guess I could do it this way. I'm going to load up a bunch of second issues here. Oh, this is kind of weird, but I'll work with it. Oh, maybe I can just do it this way. I hope this doesn't affect the bandwidth too much. Okay, we've got Red Light number 2. Red Light number 2, number 1 shipped a couple of weeks ago from writer Sarah Cho and artist Priscilla Petrades and this Jeff Deckel cover. Then we've got Deviant number 2. That just shipped, number 1 just shipped this last Wednesday and was very positively received from writer James Tinian IV and artist Joshua Hickson. I think on this FOC there's also, well, we'll talk about that. Yeah, I wonder when we'll talk about that. Okay, we'll figure this out. I'm throwing this program together live because I had to completely restart things. Let's see. Okay, we go from Deviant to Zawa number 2 from Michael Dialanis. And finally, Wheel of Time, The Great Hunt by... adaptation of Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time. Okay, then we got Ministry of Compliance number 2. Number 1 just came out this week. It was my pick of the week. We got Canary number 2 from Scott Snyder and Dan Panosian. Time Travelers number 2 from David Scheidt and Kicking Shoes. I don't think we've gotten a number 1 on that one yet. However, we have received a number 1 from this Geiger Ground Zero. Great new material from Jeff Johns and Gary Frank with a number 2 on FOC this week. Scheduled to ship on December 20th. Also from Image, we get a second part of the new series from G.I. Joe over at Image Comics. Classic writer Larry Hama has picked up this series where he left off over at IDW like a year ago. And they picked up the numbering. They're on 302. Over at DC, we got Batman Off-World number 2. We are expecting number 1 this week. This is the first. This is the series written by Jason Aaron with art by Doug Mahnke, and you can guarantee that's going to be one of our picks of the week this week. Probably mine. Carnage number 2 from Torin Gronbeck and Perry Perez. Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars Battle World number 2, expanding on the classic story from back in the 80s. I guess it was maybe late 70s, 80s, something like that. A couple more second issues here. We have Spider-Woman number 2 with this interesting cover by Lionel Hugh. And finally, from Marvel Comics, we have Thanos number 2. This is the new series written by Christopher Cantwell and featuring art of Luca Pizzari. This won't be shipping until January 3rd. So get your orders in right now before Sunday, this Sunday, November 19th at 5 p.m. Pardon me just a moment. Okay, we're back up there. We're down to that. Oh, did we do that? Let's see if I can do that. Sorry, I'm mumbling, folks. Okay, next thing I want to show you is, let's see, a couple of second prints. we've got a second print of, well, this is a facsimile reprinting of Batman Year One. This is part 3. And from Marvel Comics, we have a giant-sized Superstars #1 facsimile edition. This features the wildest Thing versus Hulk battle of all, going back to 1974 with classic art by, who did that? Rich Buckler, right on, and Joe Sinnott probably doing inks. That is a big book. That's $6.99 for 48 pages with ship date of December 23rd. Okay, next thing I want to show you is, just drag this over. We've got some new printings here that we don't have cover art from yet. Lotus Land #1 from Boom Studios. Oops, sorry folks. Lotus Land #1 from Boom Studios is getting a second print, as well as Deviant #1 from Image Comics. Image is also doing a second print of G.I. Joe #301, and 3 new printings, 3 new covers for a new printing of Transformers #2, and they are all done by Jason Howard. Fantastic artist, and we're looking forward to seeing that art. Thank you very much. Okay, and then we could go to last call for first issues. Let's see, we could do that. May as well do that. Okay, last call for first issues. This is, we are bringing you thrilling new series pitches, dazzling variant covers, and a chance to secure your copies for release date. Don't miss out on the excitement. It's time for Under Heist from Boom Studios. This is the new series by David Lapham and his wife Maria. They explore how seeking atonement can lead people to do desperate and dangerous things. Classic crime drama from this classic creator duo, David Lapham and Maria Lapham. Available on December 13th from Boom Studios. That also comes with a Goran Sudzuka cover. Let's see, let's go over to this view, see if that's any better. Next up from Mad Cave Studios, we have Charred Remains. If you'll notice right under the cover here on the full page view, that has a look inside button for a PDF preview of this new series by Anthony Cleveland with art by Andrea Muti. They will also have a Andrea Muti cover there. This will ship on December 13th. If you're interested, get those orders in by this Sunday at 5. Okay, maybe I should just do A covers here. Rick and Morty presents Rick in a Box. This is a new series written by our pals Rafer Roberts and Xander Cannon on art. This is a dream team, folks. Harvey Award nominated Rafer Roberts and Eisner Award winning artist Xander Cannon, the creator of Kaiju Max, one of my favorite series from the last decade. They are doing a Rick and Morty series entitled Rick in a Box. Comes with this Xander Cannon cover, as well as this B cover by Jay Odin. That's right, Jay Odin is also doing their own Rick and Morty manga stylized series. Okay, then we got a new series from Scout Comics, The 13 Origins, The Wake. This is from Yasmin Mendez, Lupe Mendez, and Reina Pelcastre, with the cover by Charlene Bowles and a release date of December 27th. Over at Titan Comics, we have a new Life is Strange series. This is written by Eisner Award nominee, now multiple Eisner Award winner, Zoe Thorogood. With art by Claudia Leonardi, with this cover by Tula Lotte, and follows up on the previous miniseries Life is Strange True Colors. Over at Image, we get a new one-shot from the Radiant Black team. He's tangled with Radiant Black and fought alongside the dead Lucky, but who's the man in the suit, and how did he assemble his team of supervillains? This extra-length one-shot contains the 4 5-page Shift stories originally released in Image anthology, plus a brand new 5-page story by Shift creators Kyle Higgins and Daniello DiNiccolo ahead of Shift's appearance in Radiant Black and the Catalyst War. Shift is a massive verse title. And that will be available on December 20th. Get your special orders in for that. Then we have a new Uncovered project, this focusing on both Joker and Harley Quinn, featuring some multiple covers. This classic Alex Ross cover, got a Lyrics Lee cover, a Christian Ward cover, potentially, and a foil version of the Alex Ross cover. Also from DC, we get a new one-shot from the Titans Beast World story. This is called Beast World Tour Central City, with stories by Cy Spurrier, A.L. Kaplan, Alex Packnadell, Jarrett Williams, with art by A.L. Kaplan, George Cambatis, and Serge Acuna. This is all tied into the Titans Beast World story. Then we have a new miniseries from Marvel Comics, licensed with the Planet of the Apes. This entitled Beware the Planet of the Apes, taking place in the original Planet of the Apes movie series timeline. This is written by Mark Guggenheim with art by Alvaro Lopez, and this very nice cover by Torrin Clark. So pretty, that book. Very much looking forward to it. Okay, then we get a... Is this a one-shot? I think this might be a one-shot. Fall of the House of X. Krakoa has just begun to fight. Mutant kind has never had a greater fall from the heights of Krakoa, their own glorious nation, a place where they were safe and happy, to the lowest of lows, outlawed, hunted, killed, most of their kind missing or dead. And now one of their greatest leaders, Cyclops, is on a trial, facing a death penalty. Ready or not, the time has come for the X-Men to make their final stand against the forces that have struck them low. The day is now. The place is here. The tale of the house Xavier built will long be told, and a few will forget this darkest chapter. And few will forget this darkest chapter. From writer Jerry Duggan and artist Lucas Verneck. Fall of the House of X. I just noticed over in the chat we got Katie's back as well as Pierre. Thank you for finding us, folks. I wanted to make sure to follow through in this part 2 of Last Call Live. Okay, got a couple more things to show you from Marvel Comics this week, as well as my face. There it is. Hi. Next thing to show you is Kid Venom Origins. This is almost certainly a one-shot. This is Kid Venom from the first time, for the first time collected in one issue. The full 4 parts of Kid Venom from the death of Venomverse. That's right. Plus a glimpse at what the future holds for Kid Venom. This is from creator Taigami, who is both writer, artist, and cover artist. Kid Venom Origins. On a much cuter tip, we have Marvel Meow. This is the new first time to print one-shot from Now Fuji. This comes in at 56 pages with a $5.99 cover price. Very nice. And a cover by Now Fuji. Marvel Meow makes its Possum print debut, collecting the hit Infinity comic series from Marvel Unlimited and featuring a brand new cover and exclusive new story. Marvel Meow from Marvel Comics ships on January 3rd. Next up, we get a weekly shipping series called Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man 2099. This is, I'm sure, following along in the previous weekly shipping Spider-Man 2099 series. I'm not sure if this is the same creative team of Steve Orlando and Dev Malia Promanic, though it does feature a beautiful Nick Bradshaw cover and will be available on January 3rd. This is a weekly shipping book, so I will be ordering very close to the bone. If you're interested in this or any of the 3 open to order covers, do check out Comichub and get your orders in before Sunday at 5. And last up this week is a new timeless one-shot for 2023. Thankfully shipping in 2023 on December 27th, written by Colin Kelly, with art by Juan Cabal, and this cover by Kyle New. We get a bunch of different covers here. We get a wraparound cover that might be a little bit hard to see of Alex Ross. This is a bunch of the covers that they just did for a bunch of Avengers series. This is all put together in one big giant gatefold cover that will be for an extra $1 or $2, $6.99. There it is. Next up, we got a Felipe Masafera cover. But it's a spoiler cover. Don't know what's up there, but it's liable to be a first appearance or first cover appearance of some brand new character. We know how the formula goes. If you want to make sure you get your copy, get that order in. We got an Inhyuk Lee cover and another Peach Momoko in the series of Nightmare variants. That's kind of nightmarish. And then finally we have Timeless #1 from Ron Lim. These all ship on December 27th. Yes, they do. And please do make sure to get your orders in. That does wrap up our spotlight on first issues. And now we will be looking at a few events. As soon as I get to my slide, pardon me, folks, we'll make this work. Okay, first slide is first event coming up is Monday, November 20th from 7 to 9 p.m. is our 50th installment of the Brain Candy series. This is a fantastic review of local and Michigan-based talent, well, Midwest-based talent, I'll say. This is... Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Brain Candy will be featuring this month the talents of James Anthony, musician, the prose of Rob Keast, who I just found out is a teacher at Roosevelt High School in Wyandotte. And also the poetry of Esperanza Cintron, who was able to fill in at the last moment, and the visual art of Laura D. Gibson. That all happens on Monday, November 20th from 7 to 9, courtesy of Green Brain Comics, or I should say it's all completely free, and please do join us to celebrate the 50th Brain Candy. Apparently there will be cake. It's all provided free of charge, courtesy of Green Brain Comics and the Emerging Writers Network. Then, of course, let's see, next up on our big event schedule is Shop Small Holiday Weekend Sale at Green Brain Comics. This all happens on Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Bonus Sunday. Save big all 3 days. There's more information. We put up a Facebook event for this shopping small extravaganza coming up this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. November's 24th, 25th, and 26th during our entire operating hours. Shop small holiday weekend sale at Green Brain Comics. Keep supporting local business. Get out to Green Brain Comics right after the holidays and get ready for the gift giving. Save big all 3 days. Shop small holiday weekend sale at Green Brain Comics. Let's see. Then, of course, on Tuesday, join us back here for BrainScan with your hosts Katie and Shay. They will be giving you a walking tour of Green Brain Comics on the eve of New Comic Book Day. Okay, that will be live. And let's see, I'll just go back to this. To say, hey, remember the deadline on last call for confirmed orders are this Sunday, November 19th at 5 p.m. Please remember to confirm the items in your cart as soon as possible, folks. Give me opportunity to get those orders in for you in a timely fashion. Make sure everything ships on time. I do appreciate your orders and your attention today. Thanks so much for joining us on Last Call Live, broadcasting live from Studio G in Green Brain Comics, smack dab in the middle of beautiful East Downtown Dearborn. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. On Twitter, X. We are at Green Brain CMX. All the links to our shopping cart website and Comichub are posted below in the description. And please do remember, we are spreading the love of comic books and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985. Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics.